right, so we are expecting an announcement by the Bank of Canada later on this morning. Mike Epple says it should not be an interest rate hike, but there's a little chance it could be. Yes?
Yes, that is correct, Melanie. Less than a 20% chance if you follow the bond market, as we do here at the 680 Business Center. We're so exciting. The Bank of Canada has already raised interest rates, as we're already well aware, twice this year. This has increased mortgage costs, and some consumers already feeling the effects of that, is saying, you know what, we're at the debt ceiling here. So the Bank of Canada is probably going to be on hold today. They want to see exactly how the interest rate increases already have affected the economy, which first half of the year was amazing, and the second half might be slowing down a little bit. So we'll hear from the Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz today. They might raise interest rates in December. There is a greater chance that that'll happen than anything today. So we'll watch for that and any signals that we get from the Bank of Canada, what it all means for our mortgages and, of course, the Canadian dollar, which starts the day close to a 2-month low. How much influence did Ottawa have in the recent tie-up between Airbus and Bombardier? Well, apparently, according to Reuters reporting this morning, that there was a lot of influence coming from the federal government. Earlier this summer, the feds were pushing Bombardier, or trying to broker a deal between Bombardier and Boeing. That fell apart when Boeing decided to challenge Bombardier's C-Series at the trade dispute level. So then there were some talks with investors from China who were apparently talking to Bombardier about a deal because China wants to get its commercial aviation sector a little bit more modernized. That didn't go anywhere. At least it was more Ottawa's influence to lead Bombardier toward Airbus, which, of course, earlier this month had that deal, Airbus buying a majority stake in the C-Series jets. We'll see if, in fact, that actually leads to some sales for that aircraft. Hudsons Bay store on Queen Street going to get a different look after the HBC did a big deal yesterday to sell its flagship store on 5th Avenue for Lord & Taylor. And WeWork, the office space company, is going to take up some of the upper floors of the traditional department store model coming up. So, again, these department stores not going to be quite as big or multi-level as they once were. Toronto stocks coming in close to a record high, 17 points away from an all-time peak. We'll see if the TSX can join Wall Street on the rally today. We'll send it over to Kevin in the studio.